Okay, so we're at the reunion. There's only one episode after this, or a chapter, I should say. And I thought we'd put on like a fancy outfit like before the chapter ended, but here we are. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, bless me. Bless you. Bless Damon. What do we want to wear? I mean, maybe I'll wear this. I am the governor's wife. Yeah, I'm feeling fancy. We'll wear this. You're looking out onto a stage decorated with flowers, candles, and lush indoor plants. Very soon, you'll be out on that stage, seated on one of the various couches set up out there. But for the time being, you're waiting in the wing with your other pod squad members. You can hear the chatter of the live audience on the other side buzzing with excitement. Damon is with you, his fingers interlocked with yours, a comforting presence. Alright guys, are you ready to rock? Hell yeah I am. I'm a performer. This is what I do. I thought you were a surgeon. This is a little different than the kind of performing you do in the bedroom, Romina. I'm ready. The world will know my story. Just go easy on us out there, guys. We'll try, but we can't make any promises, Ariel. Now, it's been a year. It's supposed to be a year after. Damon and I said, I do. Vanessa winks at Ariel, and you all start to laugh. I heard the audience. How about you, Melissa? You ready to do this thing? Oh, bring it on. Bring it on. That's the spirit, and the audience will respond to that. Well, that's what it's about, right? Alright, that's our cue. Nick and Vanessa walk onto the stage, and the audience goes wild. Welcome to the Love is Blind reunion, everyone. Nick and Vanessa smile at the audience as they continue the clap. What do you think, guys? Is it time to bring out our friends from the latest season? The audience cheers, and Nick turns to you in the wings. The people have spoken. Come on out, guys. You all move onto the stage while the audience cheers in approval. That's nice, they approve of us. You take a seat beside Damon on the couch next to Vanessa. Welcome, everyone. We're all so excited to have you here today. It's been one hell of a journey to get here on this stage, and we're so proud of all of you for finishing the experiment. Some of you have proved that love is truly blind, while some of your relationships didn't stand the test of time. And don't worry, we will be addressing all the biggest storylines that captured your attention this season, all season. But first, we wanted to address the newest storyline that's popped up since the wedding. What's up? Nick and Vanessa, they both look at me. Oh, an excited smile on their face. On my face? On their face? Melissa, would you like to share the news? Yeah, I can do that. What's my news? You take a look at Damon, he smiles back at you. We're starting our our fam-a-lam. I'm preggers, guys. The crowd and your pod squad all start to cheer, and you can't help but smile. We're so happy for you. Melissa has made me the happiest guy on the planet, and that's no exaggeration. The crowd awes. And while you two got together after you'd already seen each other, we love that it got to happen because of the show. I might replay and just marry Damon, because, like, honestly, you know, being from Queens and having trauma, bad childhoods, isn't enough. You know, that's what this show taught me. Okay. Now, Melissa, the way you two got together was pretty unconventional, even for Love is Blind standards. You and Damon chuckle at this. You decided to go ahead and get married not long after you became a couple. How are you feeling about raising a child with someone you got married to so quickly? It's been a year. You take a look at Damon, who's smiling back at you. He's my soulmate. That's the future father of our child, my child. He'll be a great father. He has some things to learn. No, he's going to be a great father. I'm feeling so good about everything. He's the only guy that was on this that wasn't a total piece of shit. Damon will make a great father. I just know it. Damon plants a kiss on your cheek. And Melissa will make the best mother. Together, we're like a power couple. Guys, will you stop? You're going to make me start crying again. Pour it out, Vanessa. The audience laughs at this. I can say this, being a parent has been the joy of my life, and I know Vanessa feels the same way. The crowd cheers them on. It's true, guys. Raising children will challenge you every day, but it will reward you just the same. Your story has captured our hearts and the hearts of so many viewers. It's been our absolute pleasure to watch people find love year after year on this show. We'll come back to you, Melissa, but first, we'd like to open it up to some of our other participants. Yeah, what's up with these dingalings? Vanessa and Nick, take a look at your pod squad, your besties, your sisters from other misters, and your brothers from other mothers. Some of you are still married, some of you have broken things off, but one thing's for sure, our audience is going to kill us if we don't ask how all of your stories have turned out. The crowd, they were laughing there, you heard that? Okay, it wasn't that funny. One of the juiciest storylines to come out of this entire season was the couple's swap. Oh, remember that? 4 of you decided to stay swapped, and I decided to make some popcorn. Nick chuckles and looks lovingly at Vanessa. So, at the time of the wedding, Knox and Romina had split up, and Blair and Chris were together. Were they? Is that what happened at the swap? Right, okay, alright. I barely remember. I'm like, now I'm in Emily in Paris world. But we understand. There have been some new developments. Well, if you're one of the 1,900 people, that's more followers than I have, who follow me on Instagram, you already know. 1,900. Listen, calm down, Frankie. What are you, on private? What are you, a loser? No, but Knox's low-impact parkour videos are gaining much. They aren't gaining much traction. Same goes for his outline skating videos. Outline, isn't it inline? It's a new thing, and in 5 years, it will be more popular than Netflix. But that's not the point. The point is, at least he believes in himself, if no one else does, right? The point is, Romina and I got back together. Oh, and we're married. So if I had married Skylar, Romina and I would have ended up sister-in-laws. Interesting. They got back together? That's weird. Oh, right. In Italy, right? We learned that Chris and her broke up. The entire room cheers and applauds. That's so great, guys. Vanessa and I were so excited when we heard the news. We were also so curious because according to Romina's Instagram, your relationship is a little more unorthodox than most. Yeah, we're poly. Come on, don't act surprised. Y'all know me too well. I may have gotten my man, but I still need to sample the menu every once in a while. And now that I'm gearing up for the amateur non-competitive rollerblading regional tour, I can fully explore the groupie scene. Good for you, Knox. Oh yeah, that scene must just be exploding. Ha ha, I'm proud of you too. This all sounds gross. This isn't fair to Knox. I don't know if I should, ruffle feathers. I'm gonna say, this isn't fair to Knox. This arrangement doesn't seem very fair to Knox. Are you kidding? This was my idea. Now, on the other side of things, Chris and Blair were still together when we saw them last. And now we're apart. It's always sad to lose someone, but he's in a better place now. The audience gasps at this. Oh no, did Chris pass away? What? No, of course not. Then why did you just say he's in a better place? He is in a better place. He's in South Florida. Oh, you scared me. Blair, you scared me. So Blair, usually when people say someone's in a better place... Nick puts his hand on Vanessa's leg, don't even bother. How about we move things along to our next topic, honey? Vanessa laughs and nods. Right, of course. Blair's an idiot. Moving on to Frankie and Jay. You weren't together for most of the show, but you found each other in the end. Nick and I both agree that you two always seemed like a great fit, and apparently so did everyone else, because social media has gone into a frenzy since they found out you were together. Okay, and now we understand you're married. Is that right? Wow, they got married. The audience cheers and claps for Frankie and Jay. Yeah, you got us, but don't tell anyone. We haven't gone public yet. The audience, they laugh a little too much at that. How has married life been, guys? It's been fab. We spent all our time in bed. It's the most fun I've ever had without laughing. I'm glad you found someone, Frankie. I didn't even picture them together, like Jay and Frankie. This gives the audience a good laugh. Jay smiles slyly. We're really happy together. Good for you guys. I ended up writing a song about Frankie and our whole experience finding each other. Isn't that the suit that Charlie wears in Emily in Paris? Now it's a Seraphine original. Now it's going to be the lead single on my next album. That's awesome, great. The other participants to this. Jay, Frankie, you make a beautiful couple. Got any sex tips? I hope Jay signed a prenup. Why should I say it? Why? Because he's like a rich movie star, whatever. You make a beautiful couple. I'm so glad you found each other. She's from Connecticut. I'm sure she's fine. She got her own money. What can we say? When it works, it works. I think there is a strong argument to be made that the most fun and funky relationship we saw this season was between Wes and Ariel. From your first date in the pods up until we last saw you at the wedding, you two were always laughing, smiling, and goofing off. I don't remember. Did they get together, like, after the swap thing? Am I tripping? Is this game glitching like if I had married Skylar or something? So since the cameras have been off, now I have to go back and see. Like, when did they hooked up? Like, on the show? I don't remember that. What's the vibe been like? It looks like you've been able to keep the good times going. I'm really confused. And this is really boring. Oh, we definitely have. Just last week we went paintballing. And I don't know if I've ever seen Ariel laugh so hard. Like, did they get together and I was like, they look strange together? I'm confused. Now I have to go back and see. I thought Blair and Wes were together. And then there was the foursome where, like, I thought it was Romina, Chris, they hooked up, and then Blair and Knox hooked up, right? Am I tripping? Or Ariel and Knox, right? Ariel and Knox. This game is glitching. It has the wrong couples. This is weird. Oh, God, this stupid... Well, it was hard to keep... All right, whatever, we'll just go with it. I don't really care about anyone but me anyway, so... Well, it was hard to keep a straight face when Wes was out there thinking he was John Rambo. Like, I have to go back. Do you guys remember this? What? I got murdered by paintballs pretty quick. The crowd laughs at this. Like, the way this game is, if I had done the extended date with Wes, the disco ball thing, I probably would have married him, right? Because it was just so romantic. And then what? Would I have hooked up? Because I would have found out his secret, right? Just like with Skylar. And either I would have hooked up with Damon or Skylar, right? All right, I might play this again, and I don't know. We're so thrilled that this experiment ultimately led you two to getting together. I'm confused. So let me ask you this. What's your favorite thing about being a couple now? Who cares? For me, it's just having someone who makes me laugh. Humor is just so important to me, and Wes just knows how to make me smile even when I'm not feeling my best. Uh-oh, is that the sound of wedding bells I hear? The crowd... God, they laugh a lot at stupid things. The crowd starts to laugh, and Nick nudges Vanessa. Like, I vaguely remember them being together, but I don't know if I'm confusing it from when I married Damon from the get. Like, because I did that at one point, just because I wanted to see, like, who hooked up. Like, I forget why. Why did I do that? I wanted to see, like, what the proposal was. And with Wes, I married him, and I was not impressed with his proposal. She said it best. Laughter is the symptom of a great whatever. Our life is just a constant series of inside jokes. Good for you guys. You guys need therapy. Should I say that? I'm going to say it to be an asshole. You need therapy. Get a grip. The crowd laughs at this. Therapy? I need to be in a straitjacket for how crazy I am about Ariel. Oh my god. Oh my god, stop it, because the crowd laughing is making me, like, irritated. Why are you laughing at these stupid things? Now social media was lighting up this season at the pairing of Wes and Blair. Right. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. It was a bit of a roller coaster watching your relationship. You were up, you were down, you were high, you were low. So, just to get right into it, where do things stand between you two now? Well, let me start by saying that Blair is one of my favorite people. I really thought we made sense together, me being a sailor and her being a free spirit. But Blair is a very free spirit, and I don't think she would mind me saying that. Namaste, Wes. What we've learned is that, while yes, I am a free spirit, I crave being around people. And Wes doesn't mind leading a more solitary lifestyle on the ocean. I'm a Sagittarius, which means I'm outgoing and depend on social interaction to maintain my chakras. I'll always hold a special place in my heart for Wes, but at the end of the day, we weren't compatible. Well, we're sorry to hear that, but it sounds like you two have been able to move forward amicably. Oh yeah, we're still best buds. I'm always sending her messages from the different places where I port. And I give him readings when he's feeling a little lonely. The crowd, they were happy about it. Hey, I need to know what the planets have in store for me. Well, I'm glad you guys are close. Can I join the group? No, I don't want to join any group chat. Leave me alone. I'm not surprised you split up. Should I say that? I'm going to say all the dicky shit because this is so boring. I'm not surprised you guys didn't work out. Talk about a terrible match. That's disappointing to hear, Melissa. Spite doesn't look good on you. The crowd oohs. Whatever, this is so boring. Well, it's been fantastic getting a chance to catch up with everyone since the show ended. But now we wanted to switch gears. Oh no, but I really didn't feel they were a good couple. I thought she was supposed to be with Knox, and they're gonna have a little fun. Oh man, what are they about to pull on us? What are you mad, Blake? Because I'm being honest. So, as Nick knows, I can be a bit of a spitfire from time to time. Who you know, like? Whatever, I'm spicy. The crowd, the laugh at the banter. Oh my god. But all of you in the pod squad had a lot of sexy, spicy things to say throughout the season. So we wanted to play a game. We're going to give a spicy quotes from the participants of the season. Oh my god, this is so boring. And we'll see if you guys can correctly identify which one of you said it. I would have rather, met Damon in the bathroom and banged. The other participants laugh and jeer at the prospect. Oh boy, I'm about to really regret drinking so many damn pina coladas in Mexico. Well, at least you didn't hook up with the hotel manager, Fernando. I wonder if I flirt with Fernando when we get to the, honeymoon thing or the resort. If I'm I wink at him, say, hey, you want to get a drink? I wonder if he meets me on the beach. Or if I meet Romina and him on the beach and we all get together. Oh, shut up. The crowd starts to laugh. Shut up, crowd. Okay, first quote. The pod squad member said, my hair smelled like burnt meatloaf for hours. Who said that? I remember it, but I don't know who said. You and other participants, we break into laughter. I think it wasn't Blair. I think it was Vonnie. It was Vonnie. What? How can you possibly think that? I'd never say that. Actually, you would, and you did, Vonnie. Great guess, Melissa. What? I can't believe that. Did I really say that? You really did, Vonnie. In episode 2, after Blair almost burned down the pods with her unusual incense as an oven timer strategy. Don't try that at home. Can I just say that, Vonnie, it was very difficult to pull a quote for you because you had so many good ones. Oh, did she? Did she really? Okay, here's the next quote. Yeah, I'm always barefoot, and I find giving the middle finger disrespectful, so I throw up my middle toe when necessary. It was Knox. He said it to me. The absurdity hits everyone in the audience, and they all laugh. I heard them. It's very annoying. That is a quote. That is quite the quote. There's only one person here deranged enough to say something like that. She called you deranged. Maybe Frankie should have been my best friend. We're both like, you guys are so stupid. Yeah, seems pretty obvious to me. And Ariel, she's alright. It's Knox. Yeah, that was super obvious. Ditto. I guess we picked an easy one because yes, it was Knox. Let's not discredit Melissa. You never know who said what with our crazy pod squad this season. Alright, and the crowd applauses and cheers. Oh my god. I stand by it. Flipping someone off is far too fuck you. You see that? That's my middle finger. There's a lot more nuance in my method. Is that even possible, though? It seems like it would require a lot of technique. Oh, anything is possible when you stretch properly. Okay, it's time for our last quote, guys. And this one's a little sweeter than the last three. Something that was said to me about someone else. This contestant said, "When I'm with them, I feel a love so grand that it makes me want to get on the top of the Empire State Building and shout it out to the world. I can't believe I found that kind of love." The crowd awes. I have no I was gonna do Vonnie voice. I have no clue who said that. Well, whoever did is a real sweetheart. I know who it is. It's Damon. He said it to me in Domino Park when he proposed. How could I forget? It was after he stripped for me. Damon squeezes your leg gently. That's right. Damon melted the hearts of viewers everywhere when he dropped that line, myself included. Yeah, Vanessa was ready to marry you by the end of the season, Damon. Can you blame me? Who doesn't want a love you can shout about from atop the Empire State Building? And here I thought I was being romantic by shouting out about ours on the Santa Monica Pier. Ah! Damon leans over and he gives you a kiss on the cheek. That seems like a good segue as any to ask Melissa some of our fan questions. We've gotten a lot of questions about Melissa and Damon from viewers at home and in the studio audience tonight, so why don't we get into it? Nick looks out to the audience with an encouraging smile on his face. Are you ready, guys? Woo! Yeah, they're cheering them on. Okay, first up, a question from our studio audience. Luke wanted to know, do you think the way you two got together was unfair to your former fiancés? Would you do things the same way if you could? If I could do it over, I would have married Damon initially. And I wouldn't have been like, oh, we're both from Queens, and you know, we had shitty childhoods, but we can't trust anyone, let's be together. Because, like, you lied to me. You lied to me, Skylar. Good question. I'd have told Skylar sooner. I'll say that. If I could do it all over again, I would have told Skylar about my feelings for Damon sooner. But when you're on Love is Blind, everything is happening so fast. It literally was like not even 7 days. You hardly have a second to keep up. To Melissa's credit, too, it's not like she planned it in that way. It just happened that way. I don't begrudge her for it. Look at him, he's handsome, he has his whole life ahead of him, he's fine. Well, that's really big of you to say, Skylar. Yeah, he's a real big man. I'm glad you found some peace with what happened. Next up, we have a question from Kat on X. On Twitter, I guess. Have you talked with Skylar since the incident at the club? It didn't seem like he was too happy with you. Skylar bursts into laughter. I mean, he do look good. He looks good, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, no, I was extremely happy with my fiancée after finding out she was leaving me for the stripper. He's a governor? I was totally psyched about it. The whole room laughs at this. Forget about being a boxer, Skylar. You can go on the road as a comedian with those jokes. So, that is a good question, though. Have you and Skylar been in touch? From time to time. No, but I miss him. I'm not gonna say I miss him. Yeah, we're good friends now. Yeah, we're good friends. We're actually really close now. He's gonna be the godparent to my my baby. We text each other a lot and touch base to see how, each other's doing. Because I really liked Hank. Okay, I keep in touch with Hank. Yeah, it's nice to have a friend after everything that happened. Melissa's a great person and is there for me no matter what I'm going through. The crowd awes. So, we're just about out of time here, guys. But we wanted to end this on a happy note. So we have to ask you all, what was your favorite part of the whole process? Well, I thought it was really rewarding to meet so many people by just putting ourselves out there. And I thought it was really rewarding getting to date so many people in the span of a couple of days. She asked you about your experience on the show, Romina, not your everyday life. Frankie's cold as ice. The crowd laughs at this. I don't care who she dated because she ended up with me, and I'm eternally grateful to this show for that. I thought she ended up with Knox. Who's he talking about? You ended up with Vonnie? Is that what they're saying? My favorite part of Love is Blind is that I was able to become a better person through it. I'm so confused at who ended up with who. Which is surprising. Which is surprising because I was basically already perfect. In the end, the friendships meant the most to me. My favorite part of being on Love is Blind is that it worked. Thank God. The crowd laughs at this. Why are you laughing? That was sweet. And my favorite thing was getting laid. Ugh, making friends. Getting married, duh. Getting married. The wedding was everything I ever dreamed it could be. Damon leans over to you and you two share a kiss. Alright guys, we're out of time, but we want to thank the entire Love is Blind family for coming out today. We love you guys, and we can't wait to see where life takes you next. Yes, we can't thank you enough for opening your hearts and sharing your journeys with us, and we'll see you all again at a future reunion. We'd also like to thank our viewers for making this experience what it is. The crowd starts to clap and cheer as Nick and Vanessa get to the send-off lines. Here's to love, the search, the journey, and happy endings. We'll see you all next time. Okay. Well, there was that. After the cameras stop rolling and the studio audience dissipates, you move back into the lounge with your other participants for your reunion party. You find yourself back in a back corner of the room with Damon, enjoying a quiet moment together. He takes a look at his watch and he smiles wide. What are you smiling at? I set a timer on my watch this morning. It's about to go off. Oh yeah? What's the timer for? It's for when our time on Love is Blind ends and our future begins together. It already did, like a year ago. I'm pregnant. We're married. I'm pregnant. You're the mayor, right? Like, hello? Governor. Think of it like a time jump. As soon as this timer goes off, we'll step into our future together. Oh, I like that. We have one chapter. It comes out tomorrow. So this makes me wonder, are we going to be again at another reunion show? Like, again, like this? Because, like, this is boring. Show me and Damon, like, in our house in Minneapolis or whatever, Governor, with our babies, our new baby. Damon gives you a kiss on the cheek and takes another look at his watch. What do you think, Melissa? Do you want to get a glimpse of our future together, our entire future together? Of course. Good. We're about to see it in 3, 2, 1. All right, this will be interesting. So this comes out tomorrow, and this will be the last chapter, and that's it. It's done. You announced you're having a baby. I am kind of curious if I had gone on my instincts, I probably would have married Wes, and then ended up with Damon at the at the swap, or maybe Skylar, Anyway, all right. Well, it's been fun. We'll see how it ends tomorrow. If you have been watching, the gameplay, Myling, Donnie, to the handful of you guys. I really appreciate you guys, and thanks for having this experience with me. And yeah, let me know if you want to watch me play through this again and do the West thing, or just go right with Damon. Love you guys, and I guess we'll see you tomorrow for this final chapter, and see how the future of me and Damon, our future together. Oh, I hope they show us our baby. I hope it shows us with our baby. All right, guys. See ya in the last chapter.